My name is Zoe Card. I was a senior at Pell Community this year. In high school, I was involved in soccer, and then I was the vice president for the speech team. I was on varsity tennis, and I was the web editor for our school website. And then also this year, I got the privilege to work at the Iowa State Capitol as a legislative page for the House of Representatives. And so I worked with the Democratic leader, Todd Pritchard, and I was his kind of personal assistant, and it was amazing, and it kind of shaped on what I want to do in the future.
That's awesome. I knew you had done speech because I've seen you do speech things. And I knew that you did some sports things, but I feel like, wow, you had like a really full high school experience. That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about what it was like to finish. So you're like finishing up high school was a little bit different than maybe some of the other people that the church has heard from. But tell us a little bit about what it was like to sort of finish up your paging experience in high school and in the midst of global pandemic.
Yeah, so being a senior at this time is obviously not the best situation ever, because while I wasn't going to kind of traditional school, I was planning on playing tennis for the season and everything. And so for my situation, it was difficult because I basically lived in Des Moines for I want to say 2.5 months before all of this situation happened, and I couldn't finish off my paging experience. But so then I had an online class, which I finished really early, so I didn't even have a class when all this happened. So it's kind of a little boring for me because I didn't even have online. And so, it was frustrating because I wasn't able to participate in what I wanted to, and I wasn't able to, finish off my paging experience and being able to kind of learn more from the legislature and everything. But yeah, hopefully it all just gets better.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, you sort of started that whole experience sort of imagining it being so much longer than it got to be. That's disappointing. I feel sad about that.
Yeah.
Tell us what your plans are post high school. What's next for Zoe?
So my plan right now is to attend Iowa State University and major in political science and law, and then minor in Spanish. And I also really want to clerk for the House of Representatives, which is just kind of being an assistant to a representative in the spring and during their session. And so that's my plan. Hopefully everything works out with COVID-19.
Okay, so a couple other people that I've talked to have talked about Iowa or Iowa State schools, and this is obviously very minor, but you have to remind me again, which one is Iowa State? Is that the Cyclones?
Yes, yep, Cyclones. Yeah, so I'll be rooming with...
I'm getting it.
Yeah, I'll be rooming with Grace Semmer in the
fall.
fall.
Serious? You're going to be rooming?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Yeah, hopefully we don't kill each other. No, we'll all be good. We'll all be good.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. That'll be awesome. Those are great plans. I'm so excited about that for you and excited to see how that all goes. Okay, so besides rooming with Grace Emmert, what is something else that you're looking forward to in the future?
Yeah, I think honestly for me, because of my stance on different political things, I just look forward to hopefully making a difference using my morals and just my kind of experiences in the future. And so I hope to be able to work in the Capitol one day. And so I think college is going to be kind of the next step for me in being able to understand law more and hopefully being involved in politics a little more than I am now. And so that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
I think that's gonna happen, Zoe. You're gonna make some change. You're gonna make some waves.
So. No, I hope.
Zoe, how can we as a church be praying for you as you get ready for this transition and step into sort of a field of work that, especially sort of in our current cultural moment, is, I would imagine, a bit tense and just difficult to navigate?
I think what would help me the most with prayer and everything like that would just be not praying for me specifically, but more so for the community, and just kind of being more united as a nation, as we are supposed to be the United States of America. So kind of being able to pray for just kind of safety and health with the pandemic, and also with the protests that are currently happening, would be extremely helpful.
Absolutely. Well, Zoe, we are proud of you, and we are cheering you on as you continue to move forward in your life, and as you continue to discover more of what excites you and brings you life. And yeah, we are excited to see what's ahead for you.